Carson, you talked about leaving all the variables out there, put everything out there, getting all the value adds out there. When do you, as a top seller, and John, you as a VP of sales, tell your people, you know what, this isn't for us. Like we're gonna have to walk away from this. We're gonna give up on this one. When's the time just to disconnect and put another shell in your pipeline and keep going, instead of just beating the dead horse every week and week?
Yeah, no, I don't look at it so much as reaching a point where I say that it can't or won't happen, but I may absolutely put on the brakes. Like I will do so much to evangelize, to advocate for the client, to get something in front of them, given, the priorities that we've unearthed and the resources that I have at my disposal. That's what I feel my job is. And I think it speaks to some of what we were just talking about too, about as a seller, I think it's critical that you earn that ability to, I've been called in to close deals that other people couldn't close. And it took them months and they couldn't get a deal done. And I walked in and got it done in 45 minutes. And it was because of the level of relationship and the understanding of the parameters. It's kind of like playing cards. There's a big part of it. People are not going to show you their cards. You've got to understand sometimes you have to bluff. And you're playing the person across from you, not in a competitive way. I'm not trying to beat a customer or a partner. I'm not trying to win. I want everybody to win. But at the same time, like there comes a point where if we've agreed on all of these milestones and I've delivered everything that you've asked me to deliver and then some, I've proactively looked for ways to bring you additional value, and yet we're still stuck months or even maybe a year later, there comes a point where I've got to take my attention off of that and maybe prioritize other things. And I'm not saying that the deal won't happen, but there is a strength in that ability to walk away or just take a pause. So I wouldn't rule out, I'd love to make a deal happen here. And if you've got a good enough relationship, and we were just talking about that too, if you've got a good enough relationship, you can candidly say, hey, I put a lot of focus on this, and it's clear that this isn't the right time. So when the time is right, definitely re-engage. I've tried to stress some of the timelines and the opportunities that I have to invest or to find you discounts or to find you resources. The time isn't right, and that's okay. So let me know when maybe a better time might be. One of two things is going to happen. It may die on the vine, which frankly, a yes or a no is better than a maybe so. I'd rather know that I've got a charter to go out and chase new business as opposed to watching this deal twist in the wind. But the other thing is they may just say, hey, you know what? You're right. We've got to make this deal happen. How can we do it? And now you're in more of a position of strength because you understand their true motive. Maybe they were trying to negotiate with you and trying to see how long they could outlast you. I don't know. But there's a lot of factors at play. And I think it's critical that you state your worth, but also make it clear that, look, if this isn't the right time, let's absolutely take a pause.
Carson's on fire today.
It's like
he is having. I don't
even want to answer.
He is having a freaking. Yeah, I mean, he's having a freaking. I don't even know what to say right now. He's on a different level right now.
We're in the Matrix, boys. We're like when you get to the point, you're like Neo. You can dodge bullets, and look, you have to take an unemotional approach to it sometimes. Because, like I said, people put a lot of emotions into it, and you just have to take an unemotional approach to it. We've set up these milestones. It's like the accountability stuff we were talking about earlier. We've set up these milestones. You're missing them. I'm hitting them. So clearly, there's if your priorities have changed, please let me know what that looks like so that we can work together better. But after some time, I mean, it's just you realize you're spending so many cycles on a client that isn't doing what they said is a priority. So you've got to make a call.